Pokemon. They're cool, right? You know what's cooler though? Shiny Pokemon. Thing is, they're hard to find, but that's okay because in this video I'll be teaching you, the viewer, how to find all the hottest and coolest and room temperaturest shinies that I know of. No testing your patience with Ditto breeding, no unnecessary grinding. These methods have a 101% success rate. Let's not waste any more time. Get a bottle of your favorite off-brand soda in one hand and a bag of Welch's fruit snacks in the other, cause here we go! Starting off with everyone's favorite Steel Ghost type, we have Freddy Fazbear. First, you want to play the Night Shift minigame on Route 87. Once there, go to camera 2B and start flipping your monitor on and off, making sure to avoid any encounters with other Pokemon that could end the run. You'll know it worked when the poster changes from a picture of the standard Freddy to its shiny variant, in which case lowering the monitor will have you quite literally face to face with them. The difficulty here comes from the aforementioned other Pokemon in the building that can upend your hunt, plus the odds of getting the poster change that triggers the encounter, which is roughly a 1 in 32,000 chance. But that's not the only way to encounter a shiny Freddy. There's secretly a secondary method that requires you to beat all 6 stages of the Route 87 minigame, allowing you to access the secret customizable 7th stage. If you set the values of everyone from right to left at 1, 9, 8, and 7, it's a 100% guaranteed shiny Freddy encounter. Sure, it might be challenging to get to the 7th stage to begin with, but it's a good alternative for those that don't have the patience to wait for RNGesus to be generous. Now, on to the next one. The Masked. A horrifying dark psychic type evolution to the comedy and tragedy masks that can only be achieved at the cost of a human being as its vessel. Christ, how did Game Freak get away with that? This is another shiny encounter that has a 100% success rate at the cost of some tricky prerequisites. But it's made harder by the fact that Masked are already rare encounters on their own. To start with, shiny Masked do not occur naturally. You can't just randomly find any of these things in the wild. What you need to start off with are the purple VIP suits, which have a chance of appearing in the shop's rotation between quotas and the Gordion Region DLC, as well as a buddy to tag along. Next up, you'll need to catch a mask. Doesn't really matter if it's a comedy or tragedy, you'll get the same results either way. Next, get your buddy to put it on while wearing the purple VIP suit. Hope you brought a willing volunteer. And presto! Shiny Masked! Sure, it obviously comes at the cost of a friend, but I imagine that to be a sacrifice worth making for anyone wanting one of these in their party to begin with. Say, would you sacrifice a friend for a shiny mask? Let me know in the comments below. Or don't. I'm not your dad, or mom, or grandma, or grandpa, or teacher, or a cop, or your mayor, or the president, or Moth, my personal favorite bug fighting type. This guy's honestly got to be the easiest of the Pokemon here to find a shiny for, but it's just that people don't really want to pick him up for whatever reason. Well, their loss. Not yours, though, since you're watching this. Go to the display options, and in the palette selector, pick the Minus World 2 setting. Boom. Shiny Moth. This not only grants you a shiny Moth, but shinies of every single Mon found in the Doptera region. All 83 of them. To be honest, I don't know why the Doptera region's so slept on. It's amazing, quite frankly, but moving on. Starscream, the legendary flying steel menace. He's honestly known for having a ton of variants and even heated debates as to what actually qualifies as his official shiny, but I'm not about to make this video hours longer than it needs to be with technical explanations as for what his shiny should be. Instead, this is how you catch what is officially recognized as a shiny variant of Starscream. Go to Target. Last but not least, we have Francis, A fighting poison type with... Look, I don't know how to tell you this, but this might just be one of the hardest to find. Shiny Francis has been eluding the community for decades now. As new generations keep coming, Francis continues to be the hardest Pokemon to shiny hunt for, with some even thinking that a shiny might not even exist for him, that the mere thought of one is merely a joke by devs to send the community in a wild goose chase. But photos from an anonymous yet reputable source prove to me, at least, that this shiny is real and worth hunting for. Oh hey, that's my good compadre and bracket ally 2 to the power. Calling me? Oh, it's an honor. Yellow. Yeah, I'm shiny hunting, like the prompt says. Yep. So far, I've found Freddy Fazbear, The Masked, Moth, Starscream, Francis. What? What do you mean? What do you mean Freddy Fazbear's not a Pokemon? None of them are? And the deadline's when Poco wakes up? Oh, fuck! Going to hell. I'm going to hell. Day Scream Cream? That's not very funny. Go kill yourself.